and welcome to Sunday Stories. My name is Laura and today's story is called Jesus is Alive. Do you remember the angry people? The religious leaders thought that Jesus was wrong about God. They thought he was teaching things that weren't true. They were frightened that the people believed that Jesus was God's king. One of Jesus' own friends, Judas, went to the angry people. They offered him money to take them to Jesus, and Judas agreed. It was evening. Jesus and his friends shared a special meal. Jesus broke bread and all of them ate it. Jesus poured wine and all of them drank it. God is doing something new, Jesus said. This bread is my body and this wine is my blood. Do this always to remember me. They went out to a garden where Jesus prayed because he knew the angry people would be coming. Soon enough they arrived, with Judas leading the way. Soldiers arrested Jesus. They took him to court and decided he deserved to die. Jesus died on a cross. He didn't look much like God's king. He was buried in a cave and a huge stone was rolled over the cave entrance. His friends were devastated. Perhaps they thought they'd been wrong to follow Jesus. It looked like Jesus wasn't God's king after all. But 3 days later, something unexpected and amazing happened. Some of the women who followed Jesus went to the cave and found the stone had been rolled away. They rushed inside to see what had happened, but Jesus' body wasn't there. Suddenly, 2 angels were standing there in brilliant, bright clothes. "Why are you looking in a tomb for someone who is alive?" the angels laughed. "Jesus is God's king. Remember how he told you that God is doing something new? Jesus died on the cross to save the world, but is now alive. Go and tell the rest of his friends this great news." And the women did. And although the men didn't believe them at first, soon they saw the risen Jesus for themselves. They dedicated the rest of their lives to following Jesus and spreading this good Easter news that you and I have heard today. What do you wonder about this story? I wonder whether Jesus knew that he was God's king and what would happen to him, or whether he was just hoping and trusting like we do. I wonder how you would have felt to meet with Jesus after he rose from the dead. Easter is a great day. Jesus, God's king, is alive. Tell God about a time when you heard really great news. Tell God about a time when you've been missing someone and then been so happy to see them again. Why not try this sensory prayer with me? Today we're going to pray using our sense of taste. Look at this. This is an Easter egg, as you will know. It's unbroken, and it's like the tomb that Jesus was laid in, all sealed up so you can't get inside. Jesus' friends were sad when he died. Spend a moment praying for people you know who might be sad today too. Now, this is the fun bit. Break your egg. Inside is hollow and empty. Jesus was not there when the stone was rolled away. He was raised to new life. Spend a moment thinking about a part of your life where you'd like a chance to start again. Now, and this is the best bit, eat some of your chocolate. It tastes sweet and delicious. So spend a moment thanking God for all the people that you love and who love you, and rejoice that Jesus is alive and will always be with you. As you celebrate this Easter with eggs and egg hunts and chocolate and special food and special activities, remind yourself of this truth, that Jesus, God's King, is alive. This is the last in this series of Sunday Stories. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have questions or feedback you'd like to share, do feel free to get in touch with me on teamvicar.kwtm@gmail.com. I wish you all a very happy Easter.